Welcome back. But if this challenge does exist in that ramification, why do you think local governments themselves are not fought back?
They've been fighting back for a long time. You don't see all these, demonstrations, making noises everywhere by the Nigerian local government, whatever, and then they are gone. They've been fighting forever. But you see, it shows our attitude at the macro governance level to the whole idea of the need for building governance capacity, democratic, capabilities at the grassroots. Governors are able to, it is illegal and it's criminal. Governors are able to refuse, after they have been elected. Can you imagine the president refusing to do governorship elections? But this is what they are doing. It is all of us. Why do we allow them to get away with it? So the media.
When I say, why haven't they fought back? I say this because they need to know how to channel some of their grievances. For instance, they need to lobby their state houses of assembly. If the National Assemblies have amended the laws now, the requirement is that they need to go around the state assemblies and ensure that they pass it. The last time they tried it, the same assembly said, the local government themselves, some of them said, we don't want autonomy for the local governments, and the bill didn't pass. So what do people do in that case?
Because this is all engineered. Why would local government, serious practitioners at that level, say they don't want? Look, the problem we have now is this. Right now, they are doing this thing. I love what the last speaker said on the move. That man could be sitting here instead of me. I sign on to everything he has said. The problem is, if you look at it, the local governments are treated as, go and look at the laws. Go and look at the laws. Their responsibilities. This one, as approved by a state assembly. That one, most of the state assemblies are in the pockets of the governors. You know that. Now, meanwhile, federal government has its own legislature. It's working with the federal government. The states have their own. Local governments also have their own. They are elected councillors. Why do we have in the law 90% of everything they are going to do is as approved by the higher level? Why do we not get the elected councillors to work, to do their work, to pass laws?
What if you look at it in terms of party affiliation? Perhaps it doesn't really matter what you say, because it's a party, and it's a party in the state, and they have won all the way to the local governments, yes, and they're working as a team.
Yeah, well, they had better be working as a team in the highest governance and developmental interest of Nigeria. You can work as anything you want, whether as a team, whether as Brazilian team, is up to you. But the overarching objective, okay, the commanding height of our being together as a governance system is for the highest developmental objective of this country. If anybody behaves in any way, and this is why I would appeal, please, to the National Assembly. Look, the masses are not there now. The workers of local government are not there when they are doing all these amendments and arguing. The Nigerian masses that need good governance at the grassroots level are not in these places. Please, I beg our representatives in the Senate, in National Assembly, to take their interest to heart as they are doing all of this and fight for them. You media too, you should fight for them. If the federal government has its own legislature, the state has its own legislature, more power should be devolved to the local government legislature. And like I said, state governments are asking for devolution of more powers to them. Well, beautiful. I support them. We must also devolve more power from the local government. From the state government to the local government.
Don't you see?
And they should stop blocking it.
Do you not see
Governors
something?
should stop blocking it.
Do you not see something that perhaps, doesn't add up here? Because you have the constitution as it is, and then you've got the party constitution, or should I say the rules and guides that they have. Perhaps if we dig a little deeper, we could begin to imagine why parties have to fraternize and try to work, as I said, as a team. Do you see a conflict of interest between the constitution and what the party manifestos say?
Our parties are non-enduring institutions, as you have seen. Half of PDP have gone to APC. Tomorrow, if PDP wins, they are all back and things. What are these parties? We don't have serious parties in Nigeria. PDP was in power. I've said this here before. For 16 years, they could not institutionalize that party. and have very clear processes of procedure. As soon as they are no longer in charge of trillions and trillions, you see the whole thing falls apart. APC has not even left government, they are also already imploding. So what I'm saying is that those ones don't have the longevity, they don't have the institutional solidity for them to start messing about with our constitution. Our constitution is supposed to be strong, institutional, time, do you understand, lasting tools. So if I have to choose between the party and all their instability and the Nigerian constitution and obeying the Nigerian constitution, because the problem is this, there are laws. I'm just saying media, everybody should sit on top of those people who have to implement laws. To implement laws, no governor has a right, after having signed something, to refuse to fund its ministries and departments and agencies. No governor has a right to refuse to call local government elections. These are illegalities, and we should call them out as such.
All right, Mr. Bolaji Ogunseye, development economist, thank you very much indeed for talking to us today.
Thank you.
We will be back in a moment and then look at the amendment, the processes, how transparent or otherwise they are in a moment. Don't go away.